Yeah, hey everyone, so this is a review for the original Season 3, Episode 11, Wild at Heart. So we jump right into this, and we have, it starts off with this witch who is helping the Strix. Well, the Strix have their own coven, but they use their coven to enchant this heart, and so it looks into the hearts of all the people, their closest allies. And of course, Marcel is supposed to be one of them. Now, the Strix's real goal is to protect the originals so that their sire lines don't get killed, because if they get killed, everyone else gets killed. So she looks into the hearts and all of them. And so at first I'm like, oh crap. I'm thinking, is this about loyalty to the Strix? But no, it's really loyalty to the original family. So of course Marcel, even though he has his qualms with everyone really at this point, he still has love and loyalty to Elijah and to Klaus and all of that. So when they flip over his card, it shows that he's a knight, and which means that he's loyal and that he's there to serve and protect them. And like I said, at first I was like, oh crap, we already have one person who got the axe because they wanted to take over and do a power play. But that's not what Marcel's really about. Marcel's really about coming together. And so his character, his true inner character, shines through. So we have Davina, and she's trying to figure out how the hell is she going to navigate life without being a witch, because the witches shunned her. And her friend, the guy who was originally human, got turned into a vampire, gay. What else? Damn it, I forgot his name. Him. He comes back, and of course he's there to love and support Davina because they're close friends. Klaus is with Elijah, and he's trying to figure out what is he going to do with his one true love. His one true love. Damn, I keep forgetting their names. You know, the blonde girl that he's been in love with these past 3 seasons. But Haley is there, and Haley asks if she can stay for a little while at their house. She said a couple of days, but we know this is going to be for a while. Come and move back in, which she's just across the street. So it's like, yeah, that can't be a big deal, because she needs to be around family. She doesn't phrase it like that, but that's really what she means. And of course, they're like, yeah, why wouldn't you want to come back? Why wouldn't, in their minds, but they're like, yes, your home is our home, always and forever, Elijah. But anywho, the female who looks like she's in charge of the Strix at this point, she goes and talks to Elijah and is like, we need to talk, because there's a weapon out there to kill you, and I have the means to figure out who it is. Cami, that's her name, Cami. So Camille, she's a vampire now, and she has no problem compelling people and talking about compelling people. There's this guy at the bar who's being rude to this bartender, and so she decides to compel him to go and empty out his bank account. Not only empty out his bank account, give it all the money to her. After you do that, make sure that you meet me out in the back. Klaus goes, orders drinks, gives it to her. She realizes it's Klaus, and it's like, oh, the fun is over for now. But Davina meets with the head woman from the Strix at this point, and the head woman's like, I have something for you. You come and be a part of my coven, the strongest coven, period. If the ancient witches the ancestors were like a lit candle, this is like an inferno. That's what we in this bitch. No, but I'm giving you a spell. The spell is to bring back the dead. It's like, can you do it? It's like, yes, of course you can do it, but there is a price. There's always a price when using magic, really. And Camille is talking with Klaus. Camille's on this whole, she's falling in and out of, I'm a good girl, but I'm a vampire now. So all these urges are there, and I can't control myself. I can't. And we flip back to, what's his name? Davina is with her friend, and she's like, look, I'm taking this poison. It's going to stop my heart for a certain period of time, but it won't kill me unless I I'm under for too long. And so she invites him there because she needs his help. She needs, of course, his magic and his power because he's a vampire. So vampires innately have magic. And so she uses that to go and be like her lifeline. And she doesn't give him much of a choice, unfortunately. So she goes under, and now it's time for her to go and look for her one true love. Now, we have... I always want to... It's not Alaric. You know who I'm talking about. Klaus's brother. Prim and proper. Yeah, Elijah. There we go. Elijah's talking with the Strix, and the Strix is using their seer. They have a seer. So they can go and use Elijah's past to see who has the magical item. And I'm like, damn, you really gonna risk having this chick have all that knowledge on you? Well, we know he does in the end to her. But Haley is there at her ex home, and she's just like, you know what? It's time for us to go, baby. It's time for us to go. And Klaus is... Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped something. So, Davina's in the other world, and she finds... What's his name? She finds, you know, he's one of the brothers of the original vampires. Is his name start with a G? Is it a G? Whatever his name is. She goes and she finds him, and she finds him by accident because he actually finds her. And it's like, it's not safe here. It is not safe here. Why are you here, Davina? And at first she doesn't recognize him because remember, he was in a different body when he was originally brought back. He took over someone else's body. And so it took her a moment to figure out, yo, this you? You look different. Cole! That's his name, Cole. I didn't even need the TV subtitles. I remembered it. Damn, why do I keep remembering it when it's almost too late? Anyway, so like I said, the seer goes and sees everything that happened with in Elijah's past, and she's just like, there's a huge darkness ahead of you. And I'm like, this isn't telling them anything that they didn't already know. And then we have Camille over there. She's gone off and started to feed, and Klaus is monitoring her, but she's taking it too far. She's feeding as if she's going to kill them. Klaus is like, stop it, this isn't you. And Camille's like, of course this is me. And then she's like, no, wait, it's not. I'm so sorry. You know what she ends up doing? She snaps Klaus's neck. And now I'm like, damn, Camille, I think I love you. I'm so proud. Do you know how many people have tried and unsuccessfully taken down Klaus Michelson? Camille, you've become such a boss. For all the wrong reasons, but still a boss. I don't want her to change. I don't want her to change. So anywho, she goes and enlists the help of that detective she was working with. She's going to use him to help her steal the artifacts that were taken from her family. And Davina is still trying to figure out, alright, she's there with her one true love, and she just wants to know, what can she do to help? What can she do to help you? She's going to bring you back from the dead. And he's like, this spell looks like something that Strix would construct. And he was like, it is, isn't it? You're working with them. Do not work with them. Whatever they want you to do, there's a price to be paid, and it's not worth it. It is never worth it when it comes to the Strix. And Klaus finds her, of course, and she's just like, your brother took these items from me. Your family took these items from me. It's not fair. It's not fair. So they have this huge argument, and he's trying to convince her to chill out, trying to control her. And she's like, you know what? You like the bad girl in me, but what you don't like is the fact that you can't control me. You can't control me because you're just a little boy. I'm like, girl, you're a vampire now. He will snap your neck. Chill out, chill out. So Haley comes to the rescue and says, I am also a product of what your family has done. So I'm going to talk to her in a way that you could never understand. So Elijah's trying to talk to Klaus and get his head in the game. You cannot focus on Camille. We will all die, and it won't matter at this point if Camille's alive or not. Get your head in the game. This is like High School Musical. Yeah, so High School Musical, that's a real throwback. Camille talks to Haley, and Camille's a real ass at this point. Forget what I said earlier. I was like, Camille, you dirty dog. How dare you? How dare you say that Haley is free to be with Elijah, even though we're all thinking it. We're all thinking it, but it's not right that you said that to her and that she didn't love Jackson. Of course she loved Jackson. That was her husband. And so she was like, I know you're going through something right now, but don't think that I won't just because of who you are. Don't think that I won't, Camille. Don't do it. And then Camille's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Something really is wrong with me. Yada, yada. And it's like, all right, it's okay. Even though at this point, Camille's a great actress. She's a psychiatrist, so she knows how to mess with people's heads. So I know that she's full of everything that she's saying. She believes only a portion of what she's saying. But anyway, after that, you have Davina still stuck in the real world, in the alternate world. And remember that witch, the seer, who was there to help and assist? Well, here's the thing. This girl decided to go and forget the heckler in the background. So this girl's decided that, you know what? I'm going to make her choose our side no matter what. And you know how I'll do that? I'll go and so she cuts the neck of the Davina's vampire friend so that she loses her earthly connection. After doing so, then she goes and infiltrates Davina's mind, goes where Davina is, helps to save her, and it's like, you know what? I'm doing this all for you. So essentially like, you owe me type of thing. And I'm like, damn, the Strix are ruthless. The Strix are ruthless. So Haley is talking with Klaus and it's just saying how, you know what? You have to let her be. You can't control her. You can't control this situation. You're just going to have to get over it. She'll come back to you in her own time, and if she doesn't, she doesn't. Akuma Manada. You have other things to worry about. Like what everyone else has been saying. Can't control everything, Klaus. Can't control everything. And so Klaus, again, is just in this mood. Forget the heckler. And Klaus is holding this trance of, oh, this is too much. This is too much. Davina is talking with the seer girl and is asking her, so was it worth it? What did you ask? Because everyone gets their wish granted. And she was like, look, before you even ask me, yes, it was worth it. Yes, I'm happy about it. So go for it, essentially. Which, again, this is all a trick and a ruse. So, but we know that. Davina, she wants somewhere to belong. So she's going to do what she needs to do to get her guy back. Whatever. Klaus realizes when he's talking to Haley that, you know what? There is something that can be used against us. Now remember, there was this little toy, like horsey, that I believe Elijah made. Either Elijah made or he got the materials to make it, and Klaus made it and gave it to Rebecca. But Rebecca, it was made of the white oak, which can kill an original. And so guess who has it? It's like, wait a minute. Only one person would have the details about my, all the details essentially about me. And who? The person who I was consulting with to be my counselor. Cami! Cami knew what she needed to get in order to have leverage over Klaus and everyone else. So Cami goes, steals the Rebecca's horsey thing that's made of the white oak, and now she has leverage over Klaus. She can do whatever she wants. And at first I thought, oh, is Cami glamored, or is she have a spell on her? And it was like, no. She just wants to be in control of her life and do whatever she wants. But I'm like, if you kill Klaus, you kill yourself. But I'm not sure if he cares at this point. I'm really not sure. So Davina's talking with her vampire friend, and he's just like, you know what? I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Whatever you need, whatever you want. Klaus calls Cami, and Cami's just like, ha ha, guess who played who? I got something that you want and need. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Cause you can't come for me. Elijah kills the seer because, of course, she has all that information on them. So she needs to die. And I think he probably knew that her one true wish was to die. I think it was something like that. Please explain that to me if you can. If you've even gotten this far into my review. We see Haley finally breaking down over the fact that Jackson's gone. And Elijah's there to help her. Elijah's there to be there for her. And she's just like, this is too much. This is too much. This whole family mess, I can't deal with it. So next week's episode is going to be fire. It looks like the rest of the season's episodes are going to be fire. I'm so excited that the show's come back. I'm so excited that it's so turned up. I'm like, damn. Now this is how you bring a show back. So please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I will be doing reviews for the rest of the season. I probably won't be talking as fast in my reviews going forward, only because, like I said, I got a lot of sleep. So I'm really pumped and energized. But if you like this pace of me talking quicker and just how it flowed, let me know, because I will make sure to drink some caffeinated tea or do whatever I need to do to get the energy up. But if you want it to slow down a little bit, let me know. Thanks.